All right, good morning. Happy June, everybody, and whatever day it is. I hope you're having a great day so far. So I have a lot of fun updates for you guys. Number one is the model search is underway, and already so far we're having a great turnout. I think we're up to 10 pages of models turning in their applications. And the next update is the Mae Miami website is finally live. I'm so proud of this website. My team and I have been working tirelessly on this entire thing. It's been months in the creation and the making of it, and it's finally here. From the cover page to all the collections. Oh my gosh, the collections look absolutely gorgeous on the pages. So I'm super proud of it and excited. So if you want, go check it out. It's meganmaymiami.com. For some reason, Swim Week is now separated into two events. So part of Swim Week is in June, and then the other part is in July. My Swim Week show is in July. I decided to stick with what I felt to be the main Miami Swim Week month. I just feel like that's almost like a holiday here in Miami. It's like the biggest time of year. It's Miami Swim Week, and people fly in from all over for these shows. So right now we're working on our new collections that we're going to be launching at Swim Week. And yes, I believe we're going to do two collections that we're going to have walking down the runway, because I believe we get 15 looks. So 15 models, 15 looks, 15 different swimsuits. So I figured instead of having one collection, because they do tend to have a lot of the same colors or just kind of a family of the same colors, I wanted to split it up into two kind of different families. So it's there's going to be some nice cool colors, darker colors, and then I'm going to have a very warm toned family. So I want it to feel very different, but to have a nice flow in it, so it just turns out to be a beautiful show. So I consider myself to be both an artist and an entrepreneur. Those two things actually are very different. As an artist, I am very critical, very hard on myself. I like to create, I like to explore ideas, I like to experience different things, and from my experiences, I can bring those into a creation, a project, something that I love doing and something I love giving to the public. And then on the other hand, I have this fire in me, this entrepreneurial spirit that it's kind of like a rebel, if you will, that no one's gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna do things my way. When I see it, I want it, I'm gonna take action, and I'm gonna get it done. So I've tried to marry those two sides of myself, those two aspects together to come up with this brand. I wanna encourage you and let you know that everything starts out as an idea. This brand, this swimwear line, this started out with me being a model for other swimwear brands, and I'm thinking, you know what? I kind of see, this kind of fits a certain way. Let me see how I can make this a little bit better. Or this kind of doesn't feel right, the material. Let me see if I can up the quality just a little bit here. It's turned into this beautiful product line, and it's something that I can truly be proud of, something that I'm happy to put my name on. This is it's been a long process, but what I'm trying to get at is everything starts out as an idea. I have a lot of ideas. If you're anything like me, I kind of have ADHD. It's hard for me to focus sometimes, but when I finally pick an idea, I'm all in on it, and I focus all in on it. So if you have a bunch of ideas, kind of being indecisive, and I've been there, and sometimes I can be, but pick one idea. Just start. So if you can't decide, if you like them both, like, Megan, but I like both. I have 5 ideas and I want to do them all. Okay, that's fine. Maybe you can do them all, but just start with your favorite. Start with one. And on that note, I want to make it a point that it's important to set realistic goals. We can want it all. We can want to get it all done right now. It's the most important to set a smaller goal for yourself and prove to yourself that you can do it. I can relate this to fitness, and maybe you want to lose 10 pounds. Well, why don't you just start with 2 pounds or 1 pound and give yourself a deadline to be able to do it. Sometimes we just want to wake up and we think that success happens overnight, when really, truly, it's consistency over time. There's a saying that says, people overestimate what they can do in a year, and they underestimate what they can do in 10 years. And 10 years may seem like a long time, but before you know it, it flies by. If you're consistent and you have that goal in mind, start with those small, tangible steps so that you can prove to yourself that you can do it. Start with that. Start with small things so it helps you to build that motivation. Like, wow, I did that. Let me go for the next. Let me do that next step. And since we are on the topic of goals, I am trying to grow this YouTube channel, so if you can, guys, I know it kind of is a little annoying, but if you can, like this video, and if you did get some value from it, and if it helped you out, just subscribe to the channel and then comment below like what this helped you with. So I was gonna do a Pilates class, but I had to cancel last minute. Instead, I'm going to do a workout inside because it's raining outside right now. I wanna show you guys kind of what I do at home. That way, if you're pressed for time like I usually am, you don't have to go to the gym, you don't have to have a gym membership. You can just get a great workout right in the comfort of your own house. What I have at home is I have 2 pairs of 10s and 2 pairs of 5s. Super lightweight, nothing crazy. So for the goal of this workout, it was just to get my heart rate up in a short amount of time. So for the first exercise, this one is called the squat curl press. And each of these exercises, by the way, I'm doing for 1 minute. And I repeat that 3 times through. So first exercise, squat curl press. I'm squatting down to a 90-degree angle, standing up, curling the weights up, and pressing overhead. I'm doing that for 1 minute. The next exercise, I'm taking a weight and I'm doing almost a jack press overhead. So it's essentially doing a jumping jack with the weight overhead. Make sure that you're not picking a weight that's too heavy. I chose 10 pounds, but you can start with 5 or no weight at all. The next exercise is called walk the plank. So I'm just coming down here, walking out into a plank, making sure that my core is in tight, my pelvis is tucked under, so that means my butt isn't sticking up. And then I'm walking back and forth, trying to maintain a straight line from my head all the way to my feet. Walking back and forth, again, for 1 minute. Then the final exercise is called a back lunge with a twist. So essentially I have the 10-pound weight. Again, you can start with 5 pounds or no weight. And I'm taking a back lunge. I'm bringing the weight over by my hip and keeping my core in tight. So I'm engaging my core as well as my legs. Then I'm standing up, raising that knee up. That works my lower abs and balance as well. And then I work my shoulders by bringing that weight overhead.